Kia ora, ko Stephanie tuku ingoa, haere mai. Welcome to Adaptive Go. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm here today with my friend Claudia and we're talking kitchens. We're doing this series on kitchens because I'm looking to get a new kitchen down the track and I'd like it to be as accessible as possible to carry me forward into the future. But what I'm learning about accessible kitchen design is a lot of the accessibility actually has universal benefits for kids and for people like us in our family, where we have a lot of different heights, with me being short and my husband and my son being very, very tall. So those sorts of things are what we're here to look at and explore today, and Claudia's kindly offered to show us some of the design features in the kitchen that she really likes and that really benefit her.
Thanks, Stephanie. So I think today we're going to talk about some of the things that I like the most about the kitchen, some of the things that I think anybody could enjoy about my kitchen, and things that are fairly universal, as well as how this kitchen helps me as a person be independent, how it supports my own well-being, not just because I can cook or because I can entertain, but because I can use it on my own as an adult individual. So the first thing I want to talk about is my cooktop. It's an induction cooktop, but they can make this with induction or gas or anything else. The great thing about it is that the whole cooktop moves up and down. So it goes quite high, but also quite low. And the lovely thing is that I can wheel in underneath. I can operate the whole of the cooktop, like the direction of the elements and all of that. And I can have something on the back of the stove as well as on the front. And I can actually see the bottom of the pot, which doesn't sound like much, but it's actually really helpful when you're trying to saute things or fry or anything else. So the pots are actually just here in this drawer, so I can reach right down, grab what I need, and away I go. So the next thing I want to show you is the oven. So this oven is commercially available, but it's called Slide and Hide because the door comes down and actually goes underneath the oven so that I can reach right in. I can pull out the shelves if I need to have a look or to lift things out. And underneath the oven, I have this heat-proof table that I should have cleaned, that I can pull things out and set here so that I can baste or I can stir or I can rearrange the food, put it back in, and then close this.
I love the oven. Like, as a mum with small kids, I'm trying to encourage my kids to use the oven and get stuff out of the oven. When by small, I mean, you know, about the ages of about 8 upwards. I've encouraged them to start using the oven and to learn how to do it safely. Yeah, even my youngest, who's quite a bit older now, struggles with the whole hot oven door and reaching over the oven door. And so that sort of oven is amazing, like for kids, you know, being able to feel more independent.
Yeah, exactly. And that it's available to everyone is really interesting to me. Like, we found this in a kitchen shop. It wasn't in a special store for disabled people or anything like that. These are available to everyone because everybody benefits from that. So the next thing I want to show you is the sink. So there's no barrier underneath, so I can roll right in, and I can actually reach the bottom of the sink. I can see what's in the sink, but also this tap I can pull out to fill bottles or jars and put it back. I can also reach, you know, to put things into the drainer, and the dishwasher, which is just here, and tea towels, which are just there. So it's quite handy not to have anything The downside of being able to roll under is that we lose a lot of storage space. So we've put on this, this shelf is built into the wall so that it holds all of our dish detergent and wipes and things like that. So finally, what I'd like to show you is these pull-out pantries. Again, these are commercially available. Really excellent storage solution because you can put so much into it. And the shelves can be adjusted, height adjusted, so that you can put things like big pasta storage, or you can put small things like these on different shelves. And it can reach right through, so I can reach everything that's in here. I do sometimes come around to the back to reach things because I know exactly where they are. And they're very easy to operate. So they're soft close. I just close it there and it closes by itself. Again, these are commercially available because it's such a great storage solution. And because, as I've said, we've got, because of the roll under the sink and under the cooktop, we needed something, a better storage solution than just shelving. Because the bench tops are quite high, I found that I was often doing prep work on my lap on a stable table, which is okay for some things, but there's not a lot of space on my lap. So we had this installed so that I could do prep work. So I can roll straight underneath it. I've got enough space to put a cutting board or to put my scale for baking and stuff like that. And also to have a bowl so that while I'm cutting, I can put things into a dish here. It's really easy to pull it up, as you can see, and to put it down, you just have to be in the right spot, but you reach underneath, touch the hinge, and down it goes.
Claudia, thanks so much for showing us your kitchen. It's amazing, and my faves are the oven and the cooktop.
Yeah. And
the pull-out pantry, actually, because I find it quite hard reaching up and into something. You know, it's the into, and being able to come at it from the side is would be fantastic. So yeah, three awesome things that I really like. So thanks for showing me that. I just wondered, Claudia, what sort of difference did it make for you having an accessible kitchen?
So before we moved into this house and had it renovated for me and for us, we lived in a couple of rental houses. So I had the opportunity to be in kitchens that weren't designed for me, or weren't designed for anyone really that wasn't perfectly able-bodied and in exactly the right height. So the difference that it's made is that I can be a lot more independent, and it makes me feel like when I have company over, I don't have to have anybody else here to help me be a host. You know, I can do that myself, and I feel like just, you know, as an adult person who spent most of my life looking after myself, it's allowed me to do that again.
Sounds like it's really empowering, you know, being able to be independent and be your own complete person.
Yeah, definitely. And I can share it with other people, you know, when I have company over and they want to help out with something. We've got lots of different places where you can do some kitchen prep, so I can join in with other people to do things, which is really nice.
Yeah. Empowering and social, like life.
Yeah,
you're living life, man.
Exactly. It's not as though, I don't know, that I have to be sitting over there by myself in the corner while people do for me, and it's not as though it's not the opposite either. It's not as though it can only be used by me, and that I have to do everything because it's only designed with me in mind. No, anybody can use this kitchen.
Yeah, it's universal.
Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it, Claudia. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
So make sure you subscribe while I work through this kitchen series. If you're interested in kitchens or universal design or accessible design, I'm sure you'll pick up some stuff out of these bits that will be helpful for you. So subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ka kite.